Let's begin to worship the Lord this morning. Thou alone art worthy of our praise. Thou alone art worthy of our worship. The giver of life, the giver of strength. You have given us a new day. You have given us a new week. You have called us to be alive in the land of the living. Thou art, O Lord, are holy. Your name is holy. Your name is holy. Our source and our sustenance. The one that has been upholding our life. That when it seems, oh, my tomorrow will be no more, you are the one that shows up for me, the giver of joy, the reason I have not fallen into depression, the reason I have not lost my mind, the reason I have not been overtaken by events, the reason I have not been overwhelmed is because of you. You give me a sound mind. You give me a sound mind. You give me a sound mind. Peer pressure would have taken over me. Peer pressure would have taken over me. But you gave me a sound mind. You gave me a sound mind. Thou, O God, art holy. Thou, O God, art holy. Thou, O God, art holy. Who is like unto thee, O God? Who is like unto thee, O God? My life is what it is. I am what I am by the grace of God. I am what I am by the grace of God. I am what I am by the grace of God. I am what I am by the grace of God. I am what I am by the grace of God. I am what I am by the grace of God. I am what I am by your grace, oh God. You've not left me, you've not disappointed. You've not left me, you've not disappointed me. Oh, when I felt I have lost it all, Lord, you showed up mightily for me. For your name is holy. Your name is holy. Your name is Lord. For your name is holy. For your name is holy. Your name is Lord. And the Bible says he leaded me in the path of righteousness. He leaded me in the path of what? Righteousness. Not for the name of any other man, but for his own name's sake. We are going to be praying with Psalm 31, verse 17. Let me not be ashamed, O Lord, for I have called upon thy name. Let me not be ashamed, O Lord, for I have done what? I have called upon your name. When they call me a church boy, let me not be ashamed. When they say, this one that is always going to church, this is your church you are going to, let me not be ashamed. Let the end of my service not be shame. Let the end of my sacrifice not be shame. I have called upon your name. Let me not be put to shame. That is going to be our prayer for the next 10 minutes. 2023 is short and long at the same time. Lord, let me not be put to shame. Your children don't beg for bread. Let me not beg for bread in 2023. Let me not be put to shame. Let me not be overwhelmed. Let me not be overwhelmed. Let me not be overwhelmed. I have called upon your name. Let me not be put to shame. In the remaining months of the year, avert anything that looks like shame, any conspiracy of shame, any plot to bring about my downfall, any mockery from the pit of hell, to mock the name of the Lord, to say, oh, I thought this one was a believer, I thought she knows God, I thought she serves God. Was she not the one that prayed for me the other day? Was he not the one that preached about Jesus to me? Let me not be put to shame in 2023. Let me not be put to shame. Avert shame, avert shame, avert shame. Let my name not be associated with shame. I have called upon thy name, O God. Let me not be put to shame. Let me not be mocked in 2023. Let me not be mocked. Let me not be put to shame. In the name of the Lord, remain a strong tower. I am running into you that I might be saved in 2023. Oh, this journey of mine, let me not be put to shame. Let me not be put to shame. Let men not mock me. Let men not mock me. Let them not say, where is your God? Let them not say, where is your God? Let me not be put to shame. Oh God, my Father. Oh God, my Father. I have called upon your name. Oh Lord, show up for me. Oh Lord, show up for me. Father, show up for me. Lord, show up for me. I will not labor in vain. I will not labor in vain. I will not be associated with shame. I will not be associated with mockery. I will not be associated with mockery. I will not be mocked. I will not be mocked. I have called upon your name. Lord, deliver me from shame. Lord, deliver me from shame. Lord, deliver me from shame. Those people that are waiting for me to pack my things and come back to the village. Those people that are waiting for me to call them for help. Those things, those people that are waiting for me to say I have given up. Lord, let me not be put to shame. Let me not be put to shame. Let me not be put to shame. Let the prophecy of the wicked not come to pass. Let those that wish for my downfall, let their words not come to pass. Let those that are waiting to say, we said it, you made the wrong decision. Let their words not come to pass. Those that are waiting to say, I told you, you are wasting your time serving the Lord. Let their words not come to pass. Lord, let me not be put to shame. Psalm 31, verse 17. Let me not be ashamed, O Lord, for I have called upon your name. I cannot call upon your name and go back in shame. I cannot call upon your name and be overtaken by shame. I cannot call upon your name and my name will be ridiculed. And my name will be ridiculed. Apeka Shakatona, Rabakatos Katabayata, Rabeketeketelia, Apanda Gas Kanana, Alada. Let me not be ashamed. I have called upon your name. Let me not be ashamed.
Let me not be ashamed. Let me not be ashamed. Let my children turn out well. Let my family turn out well. Let my year turn out well. Let me not be ashamed. Let my business turn out well. The thing that my hands has found to do, it will not fail. Let me not be ashamed. I have called upon your name. I have done what I can do. I have leveled what I can level. I have put in effort where I can put in effort. I have done what I can do. Let me not be ashamed. Let my family not sink. Let my job not sink. Let my career not sink. Let my finances not sink. Let health not sink. Oh, Pakata Maya, Rebecca Teskama, La Pakata Kayada. My faith is being tested. Let me not be ashamed. Let me not be ashamed. Let me not be ashamed. I have called upon your name. Let me not be ashamed, of God. Let me not be ashamed. And let those that are mocking me, let them not have the last laugh. Let them not have the last laugh. Let them not have the last laugh. Oh, let me not be ashamed, of God. Every conspiracy that has been designed to put me to shame in my workplace, on the road, and the conspiracy that has been designed to put me to shame, to put me at the spotlight of shame, so that the world can mock the Lord that I serve. Lord, let me not be ashamed. Let me not be ashamed. Any orchestration from the pit of hell designed to bring about shame in the month of March, in the month of April, in the month of May, in the month of June, in the month of July, in the month of August, in the month of August, in the month of September, in the month of October, in the month of November, in the month of December. Any conspiracy that has been designed by the pit of hell to bring about shame, to bring about shame, to bring about shame upon me, upon my household, let it be averted. Let me not be ashamed. Let me not be ashamed. Let me not be ashamed. I will not be overtaken by debt. I will not put my money in the wrong place. I will not trust the wrong people. I will not be in the wrong environment. That is what I am saying. I will not make mistake in my marriage. I will not make mistake with my children. Anything that will trigger shame, anything that will trigger the testimony of shame, anything that will trigger the testimony of shame, we are calling upon the name of the Lord this morning. Let it be averted. And the psalmist says, I have called upon your name. Let me not be ashamed. Let me not be ashamed. Let me not be ashamed. He said, let the wicked be ashamed. Let the expectation of the wicked concerning me, let it not come to pass. Lord, put them to shame. Lord, put them to shame. He said, let them be silent in their grave. Let them be silent in their grave. Those that are seeking for my life, those that are seeking for the life of my household, those that are seeking for the life of my children, let them be silent in their grave. Let the wicked be ashamed. Let their manipulations, let it not come to pass. Let the orchestrations of the wicked, let it not come to pass. I will not be ashamed. I will not be put to shame. I will not be put to shame. Oh God. Pray this prayer, child of God. Pray this prayer. I will not be ashamed. I will not be put to shame. I will not be put to shame. I will not be put to shame. Every event that has been designed to bring about my downfall, to bring about shame, to bring about mockery. My name shall not be mocked. My family cannot be mocked. My destiny cannot be mocked. My destiny cannot be mocked. Abeketelomosa, Tabakayo Borota Sada, Lebeketeke, Ekelemeno Sanama, Tabakatakata, Rebekatosa, Etakambayana, La Paragadosa, Dedea, Lebeketoro Bonondo, Dakasanta, Kapakayadosa, Katata, Katata, Karabadogodosia, Ekatembe, Rabanda Gadas. Hey! Shakapa onomotoni na pakate lebede esekete lebekoronia da pangadarasha da patakomerodo da pokono da paka ekelebedia da pasante lebrekatenia la pakadosa da pakate lebediadasha lebrentekadiada. I cannot be ashamed. I will not be ashamed. I will not be mocked. I will not be mocked. The devil will not have the last laugh. You will not have the last laugh concerning my life, concerning my household, concerning my enterprise. You will not have the last laugh. You will not have the last laugh concerning battle of faith. About you will not have the last laugh. You will not have the last laugh. Hey, Kopenda Gatanda, Shabanka Lobodoska dia, Pentakateli, Arabadoka, Kata Shatata, Elebekatembelede, Katata Ledela, Altana, Ekatembelediana. This battle will not swallow me. This battle will not be my end. This battle will not be my last. Akayaka Koko, Akakabakatoga, Ekatakate, Rabenekata, Akakapogonoko, Nakata Managa, Nabasotonda, the mountains that are before me, they are becoming a plain. Ekarada Bakayate, Eshakatadela, Arabakayada. The shame has been averted. The shame has been averted. The shame has been averted. Ekashakakata, Leprekatangade. We rise above the waters. We rise above the storm. We rise above the storm. Emelekatelebadash. Lepandash. Rebecca Tembaba. Yakatokombarata. Shakata Barokotoni, La Banca Tende, Rebecca Katos, La Panda Darasha, Rekete de Gadia, Peketagale, Rabadada Bashanta, La Kata Komonoko, Eketega Belagadiadasha, Le Pacondo Branada, La Santa Catelada. I will not be ashamed. 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 Ekapenda sakakoneta, tapata kapakayade, erebeketes kaparata. My cry in the night will not be in vain. My cry in the day will not be in vain. The name of the Lord will not be put to shame. I have called upon your name. Let my safety come. Let my salvation come. Let my deliverance come. I don't know any other one. I don't have any other God. You are the one that I know. You are the one that I know. Only you can save. Only you can redeem. Only you can deliver. Apakesotomolota, Kampakaila, Eketokomba, Katakakaba, Arakatokomonoto, Apasata, Abrakatele, Rebekateska. I don't know any other God. I am not serving any other idol. I don't know any other God. You are the one that I know. You are the one that I know. Your name can deliver. Your name can heal. Your name can liberate. Your name can set free. Your name can deliver. Your name can set free. I will not be put to shame. For trusting in you, oh God, I will not be put to shame. For putting my trust in you, I will not be put to shame. For calling upon your name, I will not be put to shame. For akaperosa, for dedicating my family to you, I will not be put to shame. Eperet, ekandela basha, kapaka kakuna, elebedesh kata, la kayono bosada, la paketona, aradeke lebede, ependasha, akakaporata, ekandamada gabalata, aragende gadesh kada, rabaka kona barata. I will not be ashamed in 2023. I will not be ashamed that I am named by the name of the Lord. I will not be ashamed to be called a pastor. I will not be ashamed to be called a believer. I will not be ashamed to be a servant in the house of the Lord. I will not be ashamed to be a servant in the house of the Lord. I will not be ashamed. I will not be ashamed. I will not be ashamed. I will not regret following the devil. I will not regret following the devil. I will not regret that I have gone to take the other option. My only option is God. My only option is God. My only option is God. I will not regret that I didn't take the second option. That will never happen. That will never happen. That will never happen. I will not be ashamed. 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 I will not be ashamed of being kind. I will not be ashamed of being a good person. I will not be ashamed of extending a helping hand. I will not be ashamed of being a believer. I will not be ashamed. My kindness will not be mocked. My kind-heartedness will not be mocked. My kind-heartedness will not be mocked. My good character will not be mocked. I will not be mocked. I will not be ashamed. I will not be put to shame as I call upon the name of the Lord. Every shame, every projection of shame against my household, against my destiny, against my life, against my future, against my career has been averted, has been averted, has been averted. I avert shame, I avert shame, I avert shame, I avert shame. Every mockery from the pit of hell, every mockery from the pit of hell, I avert shame, I avert shame, I avert shame. Shame is averted. The psalmist said, let me not be ashamed, for I have called upon thy name, O Lord. Let my tears not be in vain. Let the cries of the night not be in vain. Let my tears not be in vain. Let my tears not be in vain. And the psalmist says, let the wicked be ashamed. Let them be silent in the grave. Let the wicked be ashamed. Let them be silent in the grave. Let the wicked be ashamed. Let them be silent in the grave. The name of the Lord will be exalted. The name of Jehovah will be exalted. The name of the Lord will be exalted. The name of the Lord will be exalted. The name of the Lord will be exalted.
In the name of Jesus.